Well, honestly, YouTube Shorts and Instagram have been two of our higher performing platforms. We have not really dabbled in LinkedIn at all, which I have heard is pretty good to use.
Business to
nowadays.
business for sure.
Yeah, so I recommend trying that out. We haven't yet, but I do want to try that because I've been hearing people talk about it more and more. I actually just had an agent ask me if I thought it was a good idea for them to be on there, and I was like, actually, yeah, I do, because you know who's on there? People relocating jobs, people who are serious about buying and selling.
Right.
So not much competition in terms of real estate agents either.
Yeah, and the B2B, like if you know somebody that's a SVP or an exec somewhere, like the tie-in with their employees, if you're putting out weekly or daily or monthly videos,
right?
Like, hey, you're talking about the community again. That would be your tribe within LinkedIn. Next up, we talked about this a little bit last week, but how to sell your likeness.
Right, so we kind of talked about it a lot actually in the last video, so there's not too much more to touch on with this, but we just talked about basically all these celebrities selling their likeness to Meta for them to use basically as like a ChatGPT version of that celebrity. So a few celebrities that were the ones to sell their likeness, and again, like I said in the last video, I still haven't figured this out yet, if it's for life or if it's for a duration of time. And like I said in the last one, like if it is for life, they only got $1 to $5 million, and I really don't think that's a lot of money. Not for your entire likeness forever. That's no.
But I did see that recently I saw another real estate agent, his big agent, and his content's doing very well on social media, and Facebook actually gave him a creator account and said, now you can monetize it.
Interesting.
So
do you know the agent's name?
Not off the top of my head. Not that I want to promote a single agent either.
That's true.
It's not in our market, but regardless, that's an intriguing motivator for some agents.
Well, it's just wild to think of, like, selling your likeness to AI. And I mean, technically average people do it all the time. Like those people we see that are mouthing, like when you use like those, where it's like people saying,
hey Jen, or
yeah, those are people
avatars
that probably sold their likeness in some way.
Oh yeah.
Their facial structure and all of that. So it's definitely a thing you can get into, I'm sure, for normal people, but I don't know. I kind of talked in, I'm kind of like a nerdy movie buff in terms of that stuff, but I was mentioning like how Michael Jackson did the Music Billboard Awards when do you remember that?
Yep.
When he performed, it wasn't actually him. He's obviously dead. And then also James Dean was going to be in like a Vietnam motion picture, and he's been dead since 1954 or something.
Well, I just wonder to what extent is it going to continue? You had, Tupac's hologram performing and like all these different things, and like AI is only getting better.
But it's going to be an interesting boundary that we're going to have to cross in terms of morally. Is that right? Should we be putting these people back to life or laying them to rest peacefully? I don't know, because the James Dean thing was a huge blow up. I don't remember what motion picture company it was, but they ended up not making the movie because people gave so much backlash towards it.
Well, and you saw the Beatles just redid a song based on
yes, I saw that.
early demos and stuff like that, and it's #1 in Europe right now.
People flipped out. People loved that. So I don't know, what is the difference between that happening and then James Dean being in a motion picture?
I think one was like, hey, we're making money off his name, image, likeness. One is Paul saying, hey, we never finished this song and now we have the ability to.
That's true.
So I don't know. It's certainly a touchy subject, but I'm really intrigued by the Facebook creator thing and how that would pan out for agents that are really utilizing doing video and getting out there and sharing their communities and getting engagement and traffic, because does it become another platform for you to monetize?
I think so. I don't see why not.
So hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in next week's Tech with Ty.
Bye.